You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
This is a live look over Lake Oroville, and warm today, but really not a clear sky overhead.
Yeah, not a bad place to be in the coming days because, Jason, you've been talking about some triple digits coming our way, which, by the way, I assume there's still plenty of snow up in the mountains to melt, so I don't think that the lake level is going to recede anytime soon, I hope.
Yeah, not so much. It's still going to be there where we would love it to be. Just about completely full pool. We're just about 1 foot below full pool at Lake Oroville. Shasta Lake a little bit lower, about 7 feet down, but it's still much better than it was a couple years ago. But the temperatures starting to rise a little bit more. Redding certainly had the hottest temperature today at 92 degrees, 4 degrees cooler than average for this date. 88 degrees was the high today in Red Bluff and Oroville, and 82 degrees in Chico and in Corning, but highs are only in the 60s and 70s where we have all these showers and thunderstorms occurring right now. We even have one cell just to the northwest of Redding. You can see a couple lightning strikes right there, but far more activity on the east side of Shasta County, also parts of Lassen, Tehama, and Plumas County too. But again, like most of the last several afternoons, we're going to lose that active weather by the time the sun goes down, becoming mostly clear by 11 o'clock tonight, completely clear by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then we'll have the showers and storms pop up again in the afternoon. Not as numerous and not as widespread tomorrow, but we'll still have them mainly over the mountains. There's still another slight chance for showers and storms between Redding and Red Bluff tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, but just like today, they're going to disappear once the sun goes down. Wednesday, pretty much a rather rinse-repeat forecast for us, except it's going to be hotter and there's going to be fewer showers and storms by the late afternoon. And once we get past Wednesday, it's really going to dry out and it's really going to warm up. Much of this month, we've had a trough of low pressure stuck over the west coast, southern Oregon, northern and central California, and has brought us delightfully below average temperatures for most of those days. That too is going to be coming to an end. A strong ridge of high pressure developing. Saturday and Sunday, our temperatures are going to be peaking, and there is the potential for some highs between 105 and 110 around the valley by this coming weekend. So keep that in mind for your weekend plans. Your short-term precipitation, most if not all of it's going to be over the higher elevations, but not really that heavy there either. Most places less than 1/4 of an inch, but if you're near one of those thunderstorms, you can get locally heavy rainfall in a short amount of time. As far as the wind is concerned, not much of that unless, again, you're near one of those thunderstorms, and we'll have the potential of that between Redding and Corning both this evening as well as tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, but most places will have very little wind in the forecast. So as a result, you'll probably need to create more of your own cooling wind inside your apartment or your home. It's going to start getting hotter the next several days. Tomorrow you're going to need that by the late afternoon, but you'll need a lot more air conditioning later in the forecast. I'm going to show you that 7-day coming up in a second. Overnight tonight we'll have fewer and fewer clouds by morning. Lows in the 40s in the mountains with 50s and lower 60s for the foothills and the valley. Highs tomorrow a little bit higher for most of us than it was today. Mid to upper 70s and lower 80s for the higher terrain with upper 80s and lower 90s for the valley. Again, the average high this time of year is 96. Then we look at the 7-day forecast and we're going to see where our highs compare to that 96-degree high. It's going to be a lot hotter than that. Chico, 105 degrees, both Saturday and Sunday with overnight lows in the lower 70s. And for the Redding area, one more day of lower 90s, upper 90s on Wednesday, and then between 103 and 107 degrees from Thursday through Monday with a lot of places between 105 and 110 this weekend.
Thanks, Jason.